Welcome, everybody. I am super excited to be here with you today because we are 2 days away from the start of Fall Q. That is right. This Saturday, on October 23rd, Fall Q begins. And the Attendee Hub is now open. I wanted to show you how to navigate yourself through the Attendee Hub and all the new features that we have for you to make this the best virtual conference experience you have had during this entirety of virtual conference season. So let me show you how we do this. So the very first thing that you would need to do is you're going to go to q.org/fall. That is the conference landing page. Once you are there, you are going to select already registered. Now, if you are not already registered, you can still register because it's virtual. You don't have to worry about travel. You don't have to worry about a hotel room. You can select register for virtual right now. You can also select see the session Zoom links, but it will also take you to the page that I'm about to show you. So this button right here, as well as this button, is going to take you to your attendee login. You are going to want to log in with the exact same email that you registered with. Now, if your school registered you, you want to make sure that they registered you with your school email. So I would definitely recommend going into this Attendee Hub today or tomorrow before the event starts, because if there is an issue, we can help take care of it ASAP before the beginning of the conference. When you click next, it is going to send you to a link that says you have now registered. And then you're going to click on login to Attendee Hub. Now, the confirmation that you're going to receive for when you register will be sent to either your email or to your phone. If you registered with your phone number, it'll send you your confirmation code right through your phone. And once you have done, you are now here in the Attendee Hub. Once you're in the Attendee Hub, let me show you a few things that you can do. So you're going to see the very next 5 sessions that are happening for that next hour. So if you want to see the very next 5, you can just do a quick glance right here. You can also come down here to featured sessions. So right now, the featured sessions that we have are our keynote starting at 10 a.m. on Saturday, October 23rd, with Dr. Rochelle Rogers-Ard. And then our other keynote on Sunday, October 24th at 2 p.m. with J.R. Jennings-Arinian. That's going to be there as well. But also one of my absolute favorites, we have our Q Trivia Night 90s edition that you can register for as well. But if you want to see all the sessions, you're going to select all sessions right up here. And this will show you all the sessions in timing order. Now, if you want to go per date, I can see just Saturday sessions by clicking on Saturday, or just Sunday sessions by clicking on Sunday. Now, through this, you can then come in here and you can add these to your conference schedule, but also to your personal calendar. So, for example, what if I wanted to see tell your story using social media to engage stakeholder groups? I'm going to select add right there. That now added this to my conference schedule. So if I come in here, I can just select my schedule, see that I have that linked there, and I can click on it. And it'll take me right to that session. I can even come in here and see who the presenter is. I can read the description of this session as well. Notice the session is not starting yet, so there is no link to join the session just yet. But if you wanted to, you can select add to my calendar. You can add to your Google, your Outlook, or I don't know anybody who uses Yahoo Calendar, but if you still do, it's available for you. I'm going to select add to my Google Calendar. It's going to bring up the title. It's going to come in here and give me the link right back to that web page, and I'm going to select save. So now I can remind myself on that day that this is a session that I wanted to go to, and I can block that time off on my calendar with the link directly to this session. And if for some reason you have 2 booked, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. You can book as many of these as you want. But if you want to clear your calendar or clear your schedule and you wanted to remove one, you can just select remove session. But I'm going to go ahead and keep this one so that I can come and see this session. If I go back to all sessions, I can actually do a search right up here. So if I wanted to do a search for all 3D printer sessions, I just type in 3D and enter. It'll do the search. And for anything that has the word 3D, well, it'll bring it right up for me. So I can come in here and see all the different sessions. And I can be like, okay, here we go. 3D quilt codes. I want this one. I select add. And again, that'll add to your schedule, which you'll see right up here in the corner. Super easy to add sessions. And you can do that now. You can build your session right now by coming into the Attendee Hub. All right, so that's how you navigate the sessions. That's how you add them to your conference schedule. And that's also how you add them to your calendar. All right, if I wanted to schedule just for the morning or evening or afternoon, all of those things are available right here. The next thing that I wanted to show you is on the home page. We have different things that you might want to do. Like maybe you want to register for Spring Q. You can do that right here. Maybe you want to submit a session for Spring Q because you got inspired by educators presenting their own sessions. You want to do that at Spring Q. You can do that here as well. You can learn about Q Awards and the Leroy Finkel Fellowship Scholarship that we have. You can learn about our professional development or what a JET review is for your school or leading edge certification. All of these things are right here on your dashboard. But I also wanted to show you this. Here's our community page. These are ways that you can connect with the community during the event. And here's one called Attendees. With the attendees here, you can come in here and you can find different attendees who are at the conference and you can send them a message. Now, the only way people can find you under the attendee page is if you allow yourself to be visible. Now, by default, we have made everybody hidden. So if you would like yourself to be found by other educators or your friends and send you a message, you would want to come up here to the corner. Up here to the corner, hover over your image or your icon, and then you're going to select View Profile. Under View Profile, here's visibility settings. I have already toggled it to visible, but it's defaulted toggled to hidden. So I come in here to visible, and that'll allow me to be found underneath that community attendees page. Here you can also change your image, you can change your bio, any of the things that people will be able to discover once you have made yourself visible. Now, again, you do not have to make yourself visible, but if you want to, then people can find you under the attendee page. And then I can come in here and I can be like, oh, I want to message Danny. So I send a message to Danny. So I click send message right here. And I'm going to say, hey, Danny, how are you? And then now I send that right to Danny. Now, if he responds back to me, let's say that he doesn't respond back to me right away. So I come back over here to just different things. If Danny does reply, up here in the corner, you will see your little a speech bubble with a 1 or a 2 or a 3. That means you have that many messages left to you by your fellow attendees. So that's pretty cool. Also, throughout the conference, Q might be sending you some notifications, maybe some sessions that were just added or sessions that were canceled, or maybe notifications about something that's happening. We'll send that to you through notifications, and you'll see a little number up there as well. So this is ways that you can stay connected. Here's another cool thing that we have for you as well underneath the community tab. One of the things that we have is called hallway chats. Now, this is one of the funnest things that you can do at a conference is after a session or before a session or during sessions, you're walking the hallway, you see a friend, you say, hey, what's going on? What are you up to? Or doing anything new? You're just chatting it up right in the hallway. That's one of the things that we were really missing in these virtual conferences. But if you click on hallway chat, we have various rooms that are going to be open during the conference to start up a conversation. We have a room just called General Hallway Chat. Who knows what you're going to chat about? You create the topic. We have book chat about what books are you reading? What books should we read? What are your book recommendations? A meet and greet. This is a place where you can meet new people, mingle. Self-reflection about what are you doing to find happiness or take care of yourself during this time. And TOSA chat. If there's other things that you would like us to write up for future conferences, let us know, and we'll definitely add those hallway chats right there. But if you wanted to join this hallway chat, let's say right now, you wanted to jump in here and you wanted to chat with people to say like, hey, what sessions are you adding? Or, hey, what are you doing? This is open right now for you. If you go into your Attendee Hub, this is available for you. Click join. Just going to give you a quick thing up here. Your name's going to be up there for people to find you. It's going to tell you, it's going to ask you to turn your camera on. When you jump in, there'll be a notification up here that says, hey, can we access your camera? You're going to click next. Once you've clicked next, it's going to say, okay, which camera would you like to use? It will default to off. That's right. So if you click on it, it'll turn that camera on. I'm going to keep my microphone off so I don't get double microphones in my ear right now, but you would turn your microphone on, select your microphone, and then you're going to select join meeting. And now you are in this meeting, and you can have up to 6 people in these hallway chats so that you can converse. But don't worry. Let's say 12 people wanted to join a conversation. Well, when 6 people fill up this first room, another room automatically is created and puts the other 6 in the next room. And so, there's unlimited rooms that can be created here. The rooms are limited to 6, but the topics are unlimited to an unlimited amount of individuals. But each room is small of 6. You can share your screen here. You can check which participants are in here. So, and then you can leave. So that's really cool. Like a little mini Zoom within the conference, just to have those, just on the fly conversations, a really neat feature that has been added for this fall conference. We also have a game that you can play. This game is you can go around, you can join the game, you can meet some of the sponsors, you can go to sessions, and the conference finds what you're doing. If it knows you're attending sessions or it knows that you're going to the vendors, it adds up points. And through those points, you are ranked in the conference. And at the end, whoever is at the top rank will be getting some Q swag. Q prize. So the game is pretty fun, and all you have to do is click join game. Now you're in, and you can see, look at this. Michelle is already at 4,450 points. And just by joining, I'm at 310 points. And so it shows you all the different ways that you can come in here to get points. And then you can see your leaderboard right here. So that's pretty cool also. Another thing we have over here is Discover. Discover is a place that you can discover some of the organizations we work with. You can discover your affiliates and meet your affiliates of the area that you're in. You can come in here to see all the different nonprofits and organizations that we work with on a daily basis. You can go in there and talk to them. So I can click on Monterey Bay Q and I can find out what sessions they're doing. I can click on their session. You can chat with Monterey Bay Q. You can send them an email. Just a great way to stay connected with all the different amazing organizations that Q partners with throughout the year. You can also come down here and click on Virtual Exhibit Hall. And so you can come down here and see all the different amazing exhibitors that are working with Q to put on this event and bring you some of the best and brightest in EdTech going forward. So that right there in the nutshell is your Fall Q Attendee Hub dashboard. Really great updates that we have had. I mean, if you go back to fall of last year, there's a lot of things that people were like, oh, can you add this, or can you do that, or can we upgrade this, or can we upgrade that? We listen to you, and we are providing as much of that from your recommendations as possible. And then also one last thing, we cannot forget this, is there is a Spring Q tab. So Spring Q is an event that we are putting on in person on the dates of March 17th through 19th in Palm Springs, California. So you can learn a little bit more about Spring Q, and you can even click here to register for Spring Q by selecting register today. Registrations are open. And then also you can submit a session to present at Spring Q as well. So we wanted to make sure you had access to that during the conference also. So again, that is our Attendee Hub dashboard. We took all your recommendations. We tried to implement them to make this the best virtual experience you can have at a virtual conference. So if you have any questions, reach out to us on the Twitters. My Twitter handle is right down here at Joe Marquez70. If you still need to register for the conference, or you have registered and you want friends to come and register, have them go to q.org/fall. And also, one more thing. All of the sessions are going to be recorded, and they will be available 48 hours to 72 hours after the session has taken place. So during the conference, the sessions will not be immediately available to view after they're over, but by Monday and Tuesday of next week, they will be available for you, and those will be available to be reviewed and previewed and watched all the way through December 31st at midnight. So we like to say that you can hang with Q until 2022, because that's how long these sessions will be available for you to review and love all over again to up your game in educational technology. Well, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being an amazing member of Q. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for attending Fall Q. And if you still want to attend, we are still taking registrations all the way through the conference. Have yourselves a wonderful